get ready with me for my graduation dinner. I'm graduating with my associate's degree. I am 28 years old. I be forgetting because sometimes I'm always saying like, oh my gosh, I'm 30, when I'm not actually. I'm currently in my bachelor's program, but I started that immediately after my associate's program was over. Please just trust the process. I'm having insane imposter syndrome, if that's what it's called. But I guess I'm kind of battling with being like the disappointment in the family. Like my mom has a doctorate degree. My brother is an English teacher in China. And then there's me, almost 30. And I get it, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people by any stretch of the imagination. You absolutely should not. But it's kind of hard not to do. That makes me feel like I'm the failure of the family. I ran away and got married at 19. I didn't get the degree, I dropped out, I flunked out. I was on academic probation and I got rejected from school 7 times before actually getting back in. I didn't actually figure out what I wanted to do with my life until I was like 26. And that's when I went back to school to get my associates. And now that I'm in school, what's really scary to me is the fact that knowing that changing my major to something different could delay me even more. That's scary because I feel like I'm already behind in life. It's like, girl, there's more prerequisite class, especially if you're looking at something like pre-med. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get older anyway, so I might as well be older doing something that I love or doing something that I'm sure about. But that was so much powder, and then I'm picking up more. Wow. Like, yeah, Kiana, you are gonna get older. You might as well just do it. You might as well be 40 and a doctor, or you might as well be 40 and a therapist, or you might as well be 40 and in your finance career and take the years of school that it takes to get your master's and your doctorate. I'm happy for myself. I put in the work. I prayed for this. I cried over this. Took time to think about this, find myself. There's a part of me that's just like, oh, it's just an associate's degree. I'm trying not to do that to myself because it's not just an associate's degree. And I talked about this a little bit in a different video. The beginning of literally something huge and major in my life. If you're new here, I don't do brows. So even though like I'm on the road to something good, something big, something beautiful, I have this overwhelming feeling that like it's simply not enough. And because it's not enough, it doesn't deserve to be celebrated. I also think that part of that attributes to the fact that like I don't necessarily have to do anything in addition to go to school. I mean, I've applied to internships, I've applied to jobs, which the job market is horrible right now, so we're not even gonna get into that rant. Is being a student. Now there's nuance to that, and I'm not gonna put y'all all in my business, but essentially all I have to worry about is being a student. Sometimes that can make my accomplishment feel like it's not worth much. For some reason, but it feels like my accomplishment means less because I don't have 50 million things going on in my life. It feels like because the only thing that I have to worry about is school, that my accomplishment is it just doesn't mean as much. So like I have to go further, I have to go harder, I have to take more classes. It seems like I'm doing more. That's really pretty, but these pigments are horrible. What is this, Black Radiance? I wanted something subtle anyways. Accomplishments mean absolutely nothing because I'm not struggling to accomplish them. Like, don't get me wrong, school is hard for anyone. I've been blessed to just be able to sit down and focus on my schoolwork without having to worry about a bunch of different things. Even though I want a job, I just can't find one. Or, you know, I want an internship, but I can't find one. So the only thing that I focus on is school. This is, at the end of the day, your race is your race, your journey is your journey. I wear glasses. I am gonna put on lashes, but I found my lash glue, so. I'm learning to run my own race and to not compare. This is the best setting spray in the world, and I gotta get more. Coveting other people's blessings, other people's life will have you not knowing who you are, and it will just, you won't be good for nothing. Can we petition for them to put left and right on the lashes? Because I think I put this on the wrong lash, but it took long enough, so I'm not taking it off. All right, so this is the final look. But yeah, we run our own race, and I'm still gonna celebrate myself, because if I don't, who will? But I will say I have a very good support system. So I am blessed and thankful for that. And I try to think about all the ways that God has been blessing me, instead of like all of the things that the enemy tries to say to like downplay anything that I have going on.